I hate sirens.
Welcome to Grumble Goat. My name is Matt Labodka, and this is a show about all the small things that drive me insane. Let's grumble.
The world is a noisy, chaotic place. There's noise everywhere, from just people being outside to traffic, corner preachers on their soapboxes, construction, and of course, sirens. Sirens are constantly going off everywhere. Police sirens wailing down the street, ambulance sirens going by, the car alarm sirens. Every time a motorcycle goes by or somebody sneezes wrong, it sets off a car alarm. Why do we need this constant barrage of noise? Between all the car honking and trains and subways and trucks and garbage trucks and all the other noise in the city, they have to keep making the sirens louder to get your attention, to be louder than all the other noise. But people live on these streets. Yes, of course you want people's attention, but that's what the lights are for. Everybody knows that the fire truck is there. You can't miss the giant red office building plowing down the street. But then they have the sirens. But why do they need the sirens? Sure, the drivers need to know to get out of the way because there's an emergency, but not everybody in their apartment needs to know that there's an emergency going on. I can't get out of the way. I'm sitting on my couch. There is no brake pedal. I can't pull over to the right in my living room. The sirens don't need to be in everybody's skulls. Tone it down with the sirens. I realize that there's somebody having an emergency and a fire has to be put out or a person has to get to a hospital, sure. But that's for the driver in front of the ambulance to know. That's not everybody in a 6-block radius to know. We've all been in stressful situations. We've all had our boss breathing down our neck while the client is screaming at you in one ear and your phone's going off and you're just trying to get 8 things done at the same time. And you know what's not going to help you in that instance? A loud, blaring, repetitive, wailing siren. That's not helping the situation. You know, in movies, when they really want your attention, what they play is silence. Because everybody's talking and screaming and the sirens are going off and everything's going wrong and the music swells and everything's going crazy and then all of a sudden the bomb goes off and silence. And then there's that tiny ear ringing and they've got everyone's attention. Everyone is hanging onto that sound to see if they're alive, if they even have the sense of hearing anymore. Because when we've been trained over and over and over again to tune out all the noise from the outside, suddenly actually not hearing anything is startling. Fire trucks aren't painted camouflage. They're bright and shiny and attention-grabbing. Lights will get everybody's attention in the immediate vicinity. But sirens? I hate sirens, and that's the grumble.
Grumble, 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 grumble.
What?
Grumble, 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 grumble. What's got your goat?
For the latter half of the show, we'll bring in my better half, Veronique, for an unpretentious look and a segment we call
What's got your goat?
Veronique, welcome back.
Hello, Matthew.
Hello.
It is nice to see you again.
It's nice to see you.
Yeah.
How are we doing? How's everything?
You know, I'm a little congested.
Oh, yeah, that's what that is. I hear that.
You know, I think it's allergies, but I have had a cough for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I think I got sick.
I feel like your cough has an echo.
It is literally earthquaking the apartment.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is earthquaking the apartment. It's quite a cough. I hope you're feeling all right.
I am.
There's a lot of cough. But what I had meant by the echo was that it seems like coughs are coming from every angle in the studio.
Oh, yes, yes. We have a visiting guest, and they're also coughing.
Lots of coughs.
Lots of
Yes, I get to be surrounded by coughs. It's lovely.
I know.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As an audio editor, it's music to my ears when I'm just hearing these phlegmy, wet coughs coming from every corner of my studio.
Yeah. And it was funny because I feel like you didn't notice my cough when it first started.
Yeah. No, I noticed it. It was a big cough.
It was a big cough.
No, I noticed it.
It's usually always a big cough. I feel like I get big coughs.
Yeah, no, but you know, when there's coughing, there's noise enough in the air. Like, I don't like it when people are like, bless you, bless you, bless you.
I know,
bless
you've said that to me multiple times.
We don't need all that. Like, the coughing is enough. Yeah. Like, we get it. There is illness in the air.
We know that you're not going to die of the plague. We don't have to bless you before you cough or after you cough.
Yeah, I'm not trying to save your soul from escaping your body right now.
That's right.
What we're trying to do is just exist through this moment together.
It sounds like your soul is trying to escape your body, but Alas, we're still inside of ourselves.
Alas, what we're doing is our immune system is just trying to get rid of whatever's infecting us.
Science. I love science.
Delicious.
It always comes back to science to you. You know?
Speaking of constant noise that I get to be surrounded by.
Speaking of this constant noise.
Yeah, we get to live in New York City.
Oh, there's a lot of noises here.
Yeah, we get to live in the most robust city in the United States.
Yes. People like to hide in the city.
People
and
hide.
People like to be seen in the city.
Sure, I know people like to be seen. What is this hiding business?
Oh, everyone likes to hide. They wear their hats down, their glasses. New York is a place where celebrities can go and no one cares they're here.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
we're just like, oh, I recognize you. Oh, cool. I'm not going to say anything. You're on the subway.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
like
yeah,
I'm not going to draw attention
You're here,
to you.
I'm here, we're cool.
We're here.
We're all cool.
You're a celebrity on the subway. Love that. I'm just going to take that.
The subway's another loud thing about
Yeah,
New York.
yeah.
Subways are pretty loud.
Yeah. Just like that. Motorcycles.
Just like that motorcycle's pretty loud.
You know, it's so
Yeah. Oh. Motorcycle followed by a siren.
obviously.
Obviously. I just love the soundscape of the city.
You know, I feel like the soundscape of the city is one of those channels on a sound machine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
If
that'd
it's
be
not,
great.
it should be.
That'd be awesome. Like, you know, you got your white noise, you got your, like, little light rainstorm,
Yeah.
you got your ocean waves,
Ocean
and then the next channel is, hey, I'm walking in!
Just the constant sound of cars on a highway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, how peaceful.
Yeah, it's super peaceful.
How peaceful.
But you know, I mean, people that like grow up in New York, like they can sleep anywhere because they're used to the sound. They go somewhere quiet and it's spooky.
It's weird,
It's
right?
spooky.
The silence is spooky.
Yes.
Because we're surrounded by so much noise all the time that
Yeah.
we're trained to ignore the noise.
Yeah.
So then when that part of our brain doesn't find noise to ignore, like
Yeah.
there's a piece of our brain constantly devoted to tuning out noise.
Wow.
Yeah. And so when we go to a place that's silent, that part of our brain feels irritated. There's something wrong.
Yeah, that's like the selective hearing.
Well, no,
It's like
that's just
someone's
because I don't need any more chores to do today.
Right.
Oh, what? Oh, take the garbage. Oh, I didn't hear you.
Oh, yeah. Some of the busters at work, they have selective hearing.
Yeah.
I say their name and they just keep walking. And I was like, oh, I know it's not that loud in here. I know you heard me.
What are your favorite noises from the city?
Honking.
Oh, the honking.
Yeah,
The
honking
honking
is
has
fun.
been tamped down a lot.
It is, but it's always a fun sound to hear because someone's mad.
Yeah.
Someone's a little
You feel
mad.
that aggression. Yeah, oh, that person's having a rough day.
Oh, no, I can't laugh for you.
All right, what other sounds do we got? We got construction constantly.
Oh, my gosh, the construction.
There's so much noise in the air.
There's so much noise in
It's
the
like,
air.
all right, so since there's so much noise in the city,
Yeah.
now when an emergency happens, how are the emergency services supposed to get everybody's attention?
Oh, those sirens.
Oh, the siren, right. They have that wailing, high-pitched siren.
I think we should have a European siren.
Be-doo, be-doo, be-doo.
So much nicer. It's
Yeah.
so much nicer.
My question is, if there's so much noise already, and we're training ourselves to tune out the noise,
Yeah.
why have any siren at all?
That's very fun.
You know, when alarms are going off constantly, when
Yeah.
fire alarms and all these motorcycles
Yeah.
and these cars that are altered to make so much noise, and then the sirens go, but what do we need the siren? Like, all of the noise is everywhere.
No, you have to have the siren.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
You have to have the siren.
Oh, okay.
Because it's so loud, it will make you deaf when
Right.
it goes by.
So it creates medical emergencies.
Yes, it creates a medical emergency to drown out the Jesus comedian on the corner
Right.
that has a microphone
Gotta drown it out.
and an amp.
But
yeah.
why?
I mean, you got to have a sound to alert people that you're there.
Why?
Why?
Why? Who are the people that need to know that the fire truck is there?
Dumb people that clearly can't see a fire truck.
All right, the fire truck's coming down the street.
Okay.
Who is it alerting?
It's so the cars get out of the way.
So it's for the cars.
It's for the people in the cars.
Right. So are they alerting people on their 5th-story
You know
walk-up
what?
apartment?
No. Great idea. Let's get with all these satellites we have going on right now, let's get an announcement in every car.
That's even better than my idea. I love it because we have the Bluetooth, we have smart cars, we have the technology.
We have the alert.
Like everybody's got their GPS reader right there on the dashboard.
We're all being
Just have an alert that comes up and says, pull over to the right. There's an emergency vehicle behind
you.
Yeah. We don't need a siren for pedestrians on the street.
No.
Pedestrians on the street know that there's traffic.
Yeah.
They don't have to get out of the way. They're already on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
The only people that need to know a fire truck needs to get through are the people driving in front of the fire truck.
That's right.
And you can do that with just lights. That's what the bright yellow paint is for.
Yeah.
The sirens are just there to alert people in their penthouse apartments that there's an emergency somewhere downtown.
The city's like, we're doing something. We're doing something.
Listen to us. Listen to us. Your tax dollars at work. Your tax dollars at work.
Yeah. Everyone's paying for this. You did good.
Everyone's paying for this annoyance.
Well, I don't know. The thing is every time I'm in a car and there's a fire truck, I hear the siren first, and then I know I got to pull over.
Right. You hear the siren
But it's
first, but
back.
that's because they make it so loud. You hear it 6 blocks away.
Yeah.
So now you got 6 blocks worth of distracted drivers looking all around them
To
for
try
the
to
source of
figure
a
out.
siren instead of watching the road.
They got to get that rear view mirror fixed.
The siren is redundant.
Yes.
It's just there to cause more havoc and more panic.
Honestly, we should evaluate how loud things get, period.
Yeah.
Because even DJs at weddings.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I can't hear anything.
You
at
were
the
the
end.
maid of honor.
Yeah.
And you had to go up to the DJ and be like, look, I don't want to be that person, but
You have to turn this
nobody
down.
can hear the music.
Yeah.
Their ears are dying.
They're dying. I'm deaf now.
Everybody's
Yes.
going deaf right now. We
Yes.
cannot hear the music.
Yeah,
It's
like-
causing heart palpitations.
That's right.
The
More
bass is,
ambulances are
like,
gonna have to come.
Exactly. We got just surrounded by sirens.
That's
Just can't
right.
hear a thing.
911. I feel the vibration.
Sirens.
Where do you think the first siren started? Just someone's voice, maybe? Or, I know.
Oh, wait, where? What? Oh, no. Yep. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Are you ready for this?
You got to do
Dun,
it.
dun, 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 dun. This was the first ever siren. Hold on, I gotta do it right.
It's exactly as beautiful as I expected. That's going to sound lovely.
All right, I'm gonna
She pulled out the
practice.
conch.
It's a conch.
It's a conch.
It's a conch. It is a shell that you can make a trumpet-ish sound out of, and I will do this by the end of this episode.
Right. Horns and trumpets, the Ricola horns and
Ricola.
trumpets, drums. These are the noises of war,
Yeah.
of getting attention.
Oh, trumpets.
Yeah,
Sure.
this is how you get people's attention.
Yes.
Sure. But that was before you had the red and white and blue flashing lights.
Yeah, way
Like,
before.
That's attention grabbing enough.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Where do these sounds come from? Like with the woo woo, like when you're checking for when you want to change your phone ring.
Oh, right. Yeah, ringtone.
Ringtone.
I think all firehouses should have their own ringtone.
They should have their own ringtone.
Yeah, their own siren.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's Station House 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has to be like a jingle.
They got
you
their
know?
own jingle.
Yeah, they have to have a jingle. Fire,
you know what?
fire, there's a fire. Fire, fire, there's
a fire.
Maybe someone just collapsed. We don't know.
Calling 911 means the fire and ambulance and cops have to show up.
police
Everybody
and
has to show up. All the sirens have to collide.
bystanders.
And it was just a cat caught in a tree.
Oh, my goodness. That darn cat.
Yeah. No, if they had different ringtones, if they had different melodies,
Yeah.
how long until they sold the naming rights on the firehouses, you know? Like
Okay.
it'd be playing like Doublemint gum commercials. Like the the ambulances would just be like, Mentos fresh and full of life.
Oh my gosh, as it's like going by.
Mentos freshness, Mentos freshness, Mentos freshness.
You know, that's not going to work. It's not going to work because it's not this like gigantic body moving. You know what I mean? Like it's like a dog. It's like they took the sound of a dog.
Maybe that's why
that
we have such a
doesn't
visceral
dissipate.
reaction to sirens, because it sounds like a wolf howl. And we're like, batten
No.
down the village.
We're one with the wolves.
Yeah.
Matt. We're one with the wolves. If the wolves are howling, something's wrong.
Danger.
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 Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. So we took the siren from the wolves.
All right. So then is not every police chase not just a boy who called wolf? beautiful. It's a beautiful elephant call.
I
you
don't
got
know why
going
it's
on
not
there.
working. Okay.
What would be a better way to grab everybody's attention than the siren?
Improv show.
Improv show?
Yeah,
Just,
totally.
just have a bad improv troupe on the top
Yeah.
of every police car.
Yeah. Can I get a suggestion?
You know, that'll get people out of the way.
Oh.
Just
Oh
being
my
like, hey, do you
gosh.
want to come to my improv show?
Yeah,
Just
that's right.
Send somebody on the hood of every ambulance. Be like, you want to come to my improv show?
Improv
hey,
show?
improv show tonight. It's free. You want to come to my improv show? That'll clear out the road.
Yeah, absolutely. I got a comedy special coming out.
Here, listen to my mixtape.
Yeah, right. My open mic. Exactly.
Probably the most frustrating thing about the siren, though, is when you are on the street, like between the parked cars, the double parked cars, and traffic, there's nowhere to go.
Right.
You know, I mean,
Right.
all traffic is like constantly gridlocked.
Yes.
And there's, everybody stopped at a light. If the ambulance is caught behind a row of cars, there's nowhere to pull over. Like, we're just listening to the siren.
Like the sound it's like
and everybody's just sitting there stewing it.
Yeah.
Pull over.
I have an idea.
What's that?
I think the fire department should get a mini fire truck that they send out first.
Yeah. Or, you know what? Maybe just start with a FaceTime call.
Oh, great idea.
Instead of all the departments showing up with sirens blaring,
Right.
just do a FaceTime.
I think they need to reverse that rule that like everything goes. It's a waste. It's like, what if there is an actual fire? but they're
Everything
already-
goes.
Hilarious.
Just a quick FaceTime call.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, 911, the building next door is on fire. Let's do a quick face call.
Yeah.
Let's see what's
How
going
big
on.
is the fire?
Oh, it's just the fire alarm being set off because somebody wanted to vape in the bathroom.
Right.
Okay, you know what? I don't think we have to make this call.
I don't even think we have to make it.
But nope. Everything goes.
Everything goes. They're right down the street. They should just walk over.
Yeah.
The Planet Fitness was on fire next door. Yeah, something with the elevator.
It is hot in there.
Yeah, I saw a firefighter. I think, sometimes I think they just like to use their gadgets.
Yeah.
The fire.
Well, they got all those toys.
Well, and
You gotta play
police,
with
like
the
they like
toys.
to use their gadgets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, hello.
Well, I mean, I'm convinced that's why they use the sirens.
Oh, because it's a gadget.
Yeah, it's just again. They're
like,
like, wait,
toy.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
like they're just kids that are like, yeah, right, we got calls, woo, woo,
Right,
woo.
right.
And in the car, they're going, woohoo, woohoo.
Yeah, they're like, their inner child is
Yeah.
living their best
Tell me about the
dreams.
toys they were playing with at the Planet
Okay,
Fitness.
yeah, at the Planet Fitness. So there's a fire department, which I like our building because it's literally like 2 doors down.
Yeah.
great.
great.
So if anything happens, I think we'd be okay. But the fire department, put their sirens
Right,
on.
to come
To
three
go
houses over.
3 houses over.
Three houses over. They
Okay.
could have just ran over just to check it out
Yeah.
first. But no, woo!
Yeah.
They shut down the road.
Shut down it, yeah.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Everything goes.
Amazing. So yeah, they drive it down slowly, and then there's a ladder on top of a fire truck.
Yeah.
You know that?
No, I've seen it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen how these things work.
Well, they whip that around.
Oh,
they extended it out to go to the top of the Planet Fitness.
Which is 1 story above the ground floor.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Like we're on the 5th floor, so we look down. So I'm looking down at the fireman that's on the ladder.
Yeah.
And I lean out the window and I say, "Do I need to get out of my building?" And he looks up to me and he was like, "Nah, it's okay.
Nah, it's just a cat caught in a tree.
That's good. You're good."
Oh, don't let the siren distract you. We're just here to work out.
Yeah, we're just here to work out.
We're just here to
We got the
we're just here to
ladder.
get some reps in.
This has been an episode of Grumble Goat.
Thanks for listening.
I'm Matt Labatka.
I'm Veronique Hurley. Please subscribe.
I hate when people say please subscribe.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Fire, fire, there's a fire. Fire, fire, there's a fire.
We did it. We've conquered another one of life's little annoyances. But the truth is, what I really hate is commercials. And I'll wager you do too. And that's why Grumble Goat is proudly commercial free. But to keep it that way, it takes the support of fellow grumblers like you. If you hate commercials, head on over to our Patreon page and see if becoming a Grumble Kid is right for you. And as always, don't forget to Grumble Goat responsibly and share with a friend.
Grumble, 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 grumble. Pa, 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 pa.